Sometimes I feel inadequate. Like everything I ever did right, I did it all on accident.
What is up, guys? This is Chandler with the 395 Show. Today, I will be talking about the fights that happened this weekend, and then I'll be talking about the fight that is coming up this weekend in Abu Dhabi between Paulo Costa and Israel Adesanya. So I'm not going to talk about the whole card that happened this weekend, just the three, the feature bout, the co-main, and the main. But let's start with the feature bout between Gerald Meerschaert and Kamaru. I probably, if I'm gonna do a show, I'm probably gonna need to learn how to pronounce their names. But anyways, Gerald Meerschaert is one of my buddies. We both fought for Valor back in the day. And when I made my pro debut, he fought Sid Wheeler. For y'all that don't know Sid Wheeler was on a rampage, taking out people, young kid. He was like 19 years old, beating vets. And Gerald Meerschaert came down from Rufus Port and finished him in the first round. It blew my mind because I know how good Sid was. And Gerald was the real deal. He's had a really good UFC career thus far. And that's why I'm very impressed with I'm going to call him Kamaza. He's foreign. But anyways, this dude's only 9-0. And Gerald is a 45-fight professional fight vet. You know, his record's 31-14. So that tells you, how many times he's made that walk. And this guy, he's only 9-0. So super impressed with him. He got Gerald out there in 17 seconds, got him out the fight, knocked him out. Kid's the truth. Super good kid. People ask what is next for him. I don't know. I don't know who you put against him. You don't put him in the top 5 realistically. He's only 3-0 in the UFC, but the way that he's looking, he definitely looks like he is that good. And I'm excited to see where his career goes, and definitely excited to see how fast he turns around. He took 3 fights in 66 days, and just super impressive. Okay, guys, the next fight we're going to talk about is Donald Cerrone versus Niko Price. So, in this bout, we had no knockdowns, total strikes. We had Donald Cerrone had 113. We had Niko Price, who had 167. Significant strikes, 113. So every punch that Donald Cerrone threw was significant. And Niko Price, he threw total strikes was 167, but significant was 150. Still was outlanding them. 0 takedowns. Then Donald Cerrone had 5 takedown attempts. None of them were executed. Niko Price had 1. That fight ended up going to a draw. I wish it would show me. I think the way it worked, though, is Niko Price, I think he lost a point. So Donald Cerrone definitely felt like he lost. Donald Cerrone, his record's 36-15-1. Niko Price, 14-4-1. So, Donald Cerrone's been around the game for a long time. That made his 52nd professional fight. Now for the main event, a lot of guys out there aren't a fan of Colby Covington. However, I am a fan of him. I think he's awesome. Colby Covington is 16-2, and Tyron Woodley's 19-6-1. There were 0 knockdowns, total strikes. Okay, let me just lay this out for you. Colby Covington had 232 strikes. Tyron Woodley had 67. Significant strikes, he had 78. Tyron Woodley had 34. Takedowns, Colby Covington had 3. Tyron Woodley had 1. Guys, it did look like the fight was pretty even. First 3 rounds, Colby was definitely putting the pressure on him. And then it was like all of a sudden, Tyron Woodley's controller died. In the second round, I think he outlanded him 113-2. And then the 5th round, he finished him. Said that Tyron Woodley broke his rib. And, said, he looked like he was in pretty bad pain. So you have, Dana White in the press conference talking about Tyron Woodley. He mentioned that he thought that he possibly should hang it up. It's not my job to tell when people should hang it up or not. But, it is one of those things. He's definitely on a losing streak after losing his title. He just can't seem to bring that old Tyrone back to the cage. And it's sad, but definitely one of the things that you should definitely be considering as an older fighter. He's made his money, and he could, leave now, and he could become a coach. He could find something to do within the UFC. Anything really would work. And but here's my thing. Dana White mentioned the same thing about 2 fighters. He said he needed to have a talk with Donald Cerrone as well. So, if I'm the UFC right now, what I would do is I would take Donald Cerrone, Tyron Woodley. You're talking about both of them retiring, right? Something that has never been done before. Just throwing this out there. Why don't you have a retirement fight? That it's both of their last fights, Donald Cerrone and Tyron Woodley. You have them fight each other. And that being their last fight, period. Let them ride off in their horse. Whoever wins, loses, doesn't matter. They're both on losing streaks. Put on a show. I think that would be good for the fans. I think that would be something to follow. And I think that it would be super entertaining. Just my suggestion. Who am I? A professional MMA fighter. Average Joe. But that's what I would do if I was the UFC. I would put Tyron versus Donald Cerrone. I would have a retirement fight and send them on their way. Okay, one more thing. The fights coming up this weekend between Paulo Costa and Israel Adesanya. Super hot. They've had bad blood for a little over a year, I believe, and they have definitely promoted this fight. This weekend, they made each other in a hotel, and they had a friendly face-off. You ruined the story right there. That's something that really makes me mad between fighters is when they'll do that internet beef, they'll talk the crap, and they get in front of each other with cameras, and they're nice. It's not how you promote a fight. But that's how y'all truly feel, I guess. But take notes from the people getting paid. Nate Diaz, Jorge Masvidal, Conor McGregor. If they say something, they mean it. They're not gonna be friendly. They're gonna be shaking your hand at the hotel. Take notes, guys. If you want big paydays, be real. Don't come off with this fake persona. Once again, who am I? I'm not in the UFC, but I do know something about promoting and the entertainment side of it. So, that is basically all I have for today's episode. Super stoked to see the card this coming weekend. They will be back in Abu Dhabi on Fight Island. So, guys, keep up with this. Thank you for watching. Subscribe, like, comment. And one more thing before I get off here. Locally, we have a kid, and his name's Dylan Mead, and he was in a terrible car accident yesterday, and he's right now in critical condition. I don't really know all the details, but the kid is a super funny kid. He's loud, and you definitely know his energy is super high. If he's in the room, he's there. And, I really hope he pulls through, and I really hope that the family and them find a little bit of comfort during this time while they're going through this process. Prayers for the kids that were there. I know that it's hitting them hard, and I just pray that God touches Dylan and really brings him through all this. But guys, this is the 395 show. Thank you guys.
I put myself in bad positions, guess I really can't be mad at it. As much as I put on tracks, you wouldn't even know the half of it. Oh man, That's when I remember who I am. Yo, I'm King Tate, cold, but I'm still dropping bombs like I'm Green Bay. Hail Mary, throw it in the air for the last play. This was a boulevard of broken dreams like it's Green Day. Watch me like a screenplay, put my life on replay. Swear it's been a long time coming. Focus on the art, spend a long time on it. I can't miss the mark like I'm Hawkeye. Running with my eyes on the target, best believe I want it. Yeah, I wore my crown and wanna wear it too. Putting in work, I might be unavailable. I think I want it more cause it seems unobtainable. I put my trust in God, see what a little faith will do.